Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm the host of Best of Us Investors. We're a group, a tribe, I call it, of people who have an interest in making good investment decisions and keeping more of what we make by understanding the tax code. And then our ultimate goal is that of passing on, building enough to pass $24 million estate tax free on to our heirs. And that's the core of what we do. I also have a dream. I had a dream, and that dream was to be instrumental in finding a cure for cancer. That's important to me because my mother died when I was 8 years old of cancer. My daughter died of cancer when she was 40 years old and her son was 8 years old. And so cancer has really hit me hard. It set me back. So part of what I did was on this channel, which has been going on for about 12 months, I started a month ago a charitable foundation, and I have asked people if they want to be a part of it and join this channel by hitting join down below. We would contribute that $3.99 to the Warriors Team Shea. Those are the jerseys that Shannon and I wore back while she had cancer, and we were riding in bike races to raise funds for cancer. So that's what that's all about. I did a video yesterday that was titled Google Can't Cure Cancer, but these three companies can. And if you haven't seen the video, you need to watch it. I actually did that video several days ago. And then more recently, I pay for research to give me clues or avenues to pursue for what I think are going to be good videos to help my tribe. And I think what I've just discovered might help us all get there. So let me talk about that. And why did I change the title or do the title of this video that I made a mistake? Google will cure cancer. In the research that I've paid for, and I found that in, I believe it was 2013, Google bought a company called DeepMind. DeepMind is a artificial intelligence software that is geared towards the medical area. And what they're looking to do is to analyze amino acids, which are the building blocks of life and the building blocks of the proteins that are in our body that help deliver medication and help correct malfunctions within our genome code. And when I read this, what I realized, they had competed in some competition, and there were numerous people made entries to unfold protein. Bear with me here. And proteins are made up of amino acids, and their entry achieved, I believe it was 93% total efficiency. What this means is when you combine this with what I talked to you about in the other videos, the companies I've invested in relative to genome sequencing, Illumina and Pacific, PACB, they are the sequencers. What happens then is they take this sequence and they introduce it to CRISPR, and this is a therapy that CRISPR goes in and surrounds your genome and then either separates it and repairs it or administers pharmaceuticals to it to take away the propensity for any particular disease. Now, that might be heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, you name it. If it's a genetic originated disease, they go in and take it out and eliminate the propensity. What that means to my family, and again, it's above my pay grade, but where I believe this is going is when my great-grandchildren are born, they will have their genome sequenced somewhere in their early years of life. That sequencing in 2000 cost $1 billion for one person. As a result of advancement in technology, Illumina and Pacifica can now do it for about $400. Okay? One does a long read, one does a short read. Watch the other video, you'll understand what that's all about. Then what happens is they read, they see the malformation, and CRISPR goes in and isolates it. Then other companies go in and make the change. And it's altered by, or it's assisted by Google's DeepMind AlphaFold 2. As I say, this is complicated, but what it has convinced me of is that there's a cure for cancer, there's a cure for Alzheimer's, there's a cure for heart disease in the next 3 to 5 years. So, again, I told you my goal is to isolate $24 million that I can pass on to my heirs estate tax free. So what I have decided to do is invest $200,000 to $240,000 of my money in Google, Illumina, Nutella, Pacifica, and CRISPR. And I believe that I will get, within 3 to 5 years, a 100x growth in the combination of those stocks, because I believe they will offer a cure for cancer. And a cure for cancer is more important to you than an iPhone or Facebook or Amazon. And these companies combined, or even individually, will become $2 trillion companies. Because I come back down to, what is your life worth? What are you willing to pay for an extension in your life? I equate it to the life expectancy of my first car, a 56 Ford, that 30 to 50,000 miles. Now my BMW should give me 150 to 200,000 because of the advancements in technology, the advancements in the sensors, and the advancements, that is all going to come to my body. That is all going to be offered by these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 companies, and maybe a sixth and a seventh that I will seek out and find, and give me 100% or 100x return on my investment of $200,000 to $250,000. I want to make that available to you, and I can make that available to you if you become a member of my tribe. And you can do that by going to Best of Us Investors, registering with your name and your email address, and then I'll give you an entrance into our Discord. Our Discord is going to be a group of people that are going to be willing to pay about $10 a month for this kind of information, for insights for how the world is going to change and how it's going to get better. Now, what are we going to do? Let's assume that we right now have 6,500 people in that Discord. That would mean we would have $65,000 a month of income. What are we going to do with that? We're going to buy the best technology, the best information we can, the best research we can, and share it with you. And I would say to you, if you don't think I can make a $10, this kind of collection of information and collection of data, like I just shared with you, if you don't think that can make a $10 difference in your life per month, then don't do it. Please don't do it. It's an expensive cup of coffee that you could go get at Starbucks instead. Do that if you don't think this is going to be worth it. But what I want to form is a collection of people that I can bring together to present this kind of information to you, that can say to you, Google is going to cure cancer along with the help of Illumina, Natala, Pacifica, CRISPR, and maybe 2 or 3 other companies. The same kind of change that is going to be made available to you as a result of investing in the right companies for 5G. The same kind of change that is going to happen, and you will be notified as we move away from our internet provided to us by a cable in the ground and move it to a satellite in the sky. The same kind of advancement in technology that is going to turn your smartphone into your doctor as you acquire a smart toilet, a smart mirror, a smart toothbrush, that is going to take your data and compare it to the data of billions of other people, and then come back to you on your phone and tell you, you need to get to the doctor, or you need to lay down in bed and we're going to send a doctor to you, or take this information on your phone and it will tell everybody that you don't have a communicable device, a virus, and so we're going to eliminate that, what we've just gone through or are going through with the coronavirus, through technology. If you want to be a part of that group of people who knows what's going to happen before it's happened, and it might cost you $10 a month, then okay, go to Best of Us Investor. I hope to have this up and running by January the 1st at the latest. And then we're going to take it from the Discord and we're going to build a website where the experts, we're going to invite the experts to write blogs, to share this information and give you a ability to ask questions and get answers for your investment decisions. We want to build it beyond the right investment in the stock market to the right investment in real estate. We want to be your source for a group of like-minded people to make good investments. And more importantly, to build wealth. I did a live stream and I shared with people, you make the decision whether you're going to be wealthy or not. Truly you do. And it starts with education. When you decide that I'm no longer going to read nonfiction and I'm just going to entertain myself and watch TV and eat Twinkies and drink Coke, you make the decision who you are going to be in this world. You make the decision of what difference you're going to make in this world. That you just checked in and checked out and nobody noticed, or you made a difference. You make the decision whether you're going to accumulate wealth and make a difference in those people who follow you. Whether you're going to leave to your children, your grandchildren, $24 million. You make that decision. And if you want to change your decision making, go to Best of Us Investors. Someday we're going to close the door. We all can't be winners. There are some people who will say that's a bunch of bull. That's okay. We're not for you. But for those who do want to make a difference and do believe when I tell you there is a cure for cancer, in the near future. And that cure for cancer will also be a cure for other diseases. And your life expectancy will go from 80 years of age to 140. No, 120. That would be a 50% increase, wouldn't it? Yeah, 80 and 120. When you reach 120, you're going to have a decision to make. By the time you reach 120, there are going to be replacement parts. They will be able to 3D print a new heart for you. And if you want to go on, you'll do that. Because you'll have enough money to do it because you invested in the companies that got you to 120. They'll be able to, they already are doing ears, 3D printing ears. They've 3D printed a liver. It's going to be your choice of where you fit in this world from this day forward. I invite you to join me in the pleasure of knowing that no longer, within 3 to 5 years, no longer will 1,660 people die every day in the United States for cancer, because we're going to cure it. And my dream, Warriors Team Shea will become a reality, and I will be able to say I was a part of it. So, I'm sorry, Google. I made a mistake. Google is going to be a major player in the cure for cancer, along with the other stocks I mentioned. This is going to be an exciting 2021. We are going to put this coronavirus behind us. We're going to learn from it, and we're going to grow. And those of us who are paying attention are going to prosper. Thank you. I'm excited about what's coming.